what I'm saying is, forget comrades. To see a man or a woman that you never expected to tell on you. What did that feel like?
You know, betrayal is betrayal. You know what I mean? But, you know...
I'll tell the people. That's what they want to hear.
Betrayal is betrayal. The worst thing is, really, you got people who will listen to people like that, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they really knew the, you know, the character and the makeup of individuals like that. They would hate themselves for listening to somebody like that. And so, you know, I don't think about it too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this ain't the old days.
But see, listen, when one of the brothers told on me, he told about like where my mother's house was. He didn't tell about where the house was that I bought for his mother. You know what I mean? Where the prosecutor tried to tell my lawyer, well, tell him he already telling on him. He might as well tell where his mother's house is at. You know what I mean? And I fired the lawyer for bringing me that message because I didn't want to hear nothing from the prosecutor because I know the prosecutor ain't trying to help me. You understand? And I know that we're not trying to get into nothing.
Right.
You know, so for me to see that, you know what I mean? It was more like, wow, I can't believe this. I was like more shocked.
Look, it takes a hell of a person to say, I'm going to sacrifice your life away from your family, from your kids, the people you love, so I can be with the people I love, right? Everybody got somebody that loves them. You know what I'm saying? You know, my daughter was 8 years old when I went to prison. You know
my son right here. Well, come here. Let me show you. My son was 8. Look at him now.
Yeah.
This is my son. I come home to a grown man. I got him out here with gangsters. And luckily, he's a respiratory therapist? I couldn't even pronounce that. Yeah. He started off, tell him what your job is so you understand.
Actually, man, I'm proud to see y'all, father and son.
Come on, man.
But I'm going to tell you something. Once it was somebody who got on a podcast once and said something about because I was in prison, I must have wasn't taking care of my daughter or raising my daughter or something. He don't know my daughter was coming up to see me. My mother would bring my daughter to see me. My sister would bring her up. Her mother would bring her up, and I would school her. I wrote letters to her. You know what, man? She is doing excellent now. She's married. She gave me 2 grandkids. She loved me to death. Even when I was locked up, I was in my daughter's life. I couldn't be there physically, but I had family who were there. You feel me? But yet people will go on a podcast and say the most craziest things. You don't know my daughter, you don't know me, but you'll say that I wasn't there for my daughter just because I was incarcerated. There's so many men incarcerated right now who actually send money to their kid, take care of them, who actually do all they can because they're incarcerated. They can't put themselves out. It don't mean that they ain't being fathers still. They may be in there and have learned their lesson, but they're teaching them lessons to their kids, you know? And one day, me and my daughter gonna get on a podcast, and I'm gonna let her speak for herself.
And I just got my daughter her own podcast, so we're on the same page.
Right. Hello, Juanita, how you doing, man? Your father's a good man, he got a good podcast. Tree speaks the truth, and I'm glad he's home to do what he do, and I'm proud of him, I'm proud of his son, I'm proud of you.
I'm gonna give y'all one real quick, right? You know, Lou always on his bullshit. I'm gonna give you one real quick. You know what he wanted for his 18th? He probably don't even remember. You know what he wanted for his 18th birthday?
What he wanted?
He wanted to come visit me in prison in Lee County by himself without his mother and his 2 sisters, because for the whole bid, he always came with them because they came as a family.
Wow.
So when he turned 18, he wanted to talk to me about certain things as a man.
I was on my 18th birthday.
No, when I got locked up.
When he got locked up, 8, yeah.
And look, I'm gonna tell you something. Nobody's trying to glorify the past. I regret the years I was away from my parents, my family, you know, everything. But what we talked about in the beginning of this is, I can't put somebody else in jail to be with mine, because if I do, they not gonna be with theirs. That's just not my makeup, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, people suffer, man, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just a sad thing. You've been saying my daughter was 8 years old like yours, you know what I mean? And, but yeah, man, we here, we free, and guess what? your past does not define you, man. Regardless of what people say, the past don't define you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to be free, man, and it's a blessing to be able to talk to you on your podcast.
You already know. And this is what real men do. He don't even do interview for that. He don't turn down thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But he's standing here with me because this is how we do, and this is how we look out for each other.
Right.
That's how we do. And you ain't off the hook yet either. You got daughters. I had to deal with a son, so I'm cool with that because we bump heads here and there. You know what I mean? He do shit that I think is crazy, but I wasn't there and he's not in that life, so I got to understand that and not put my morals in him.
I asked you a question a while ago, right? Because you be having everybody up so late hours, right? And everybody look tired. Y'all look at people's eyes, y'all don't know. They've been rolling around the country, they tired, man. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, you're a good man, man. You know my Cody, man. And,
come on, man.
Good man.
Everybody know how me and C is.
Yeah, I'm glad that you take care of your children and you raise some men, man.
Listen, C is the one that reached out to Jimmy Fingers and Lou when I got cut in my face in Lompar.
Yeah. I'm here with my comrade, man, enjoying life on the other side, man. One and only Prince, man. Listen, man, tune in to Unique Mecca Audio, one of the best and realest podcasts out. Peace.
Salute to all the comrades that's we left behind, that's out here with us. You know what I'm trying to say? This is what we doing right now. You know what I'm trying to say? It's our time to shine, you know?